What's good, people? What's good? This your boy Fat Pack coming to you live from the ATL, and this is FatPacks Lounge. It is Tuesday, baby. It is Tuesday, March the 8th, and we live, man. Yo, you see my cups? I'm about to make my drinks, man. I hope you got yours. Here we go, man. Welcome to the show. It's been a minute.
There we go. All day, all day. My main focus is getting money. I'm getting money. I'm getting money. I'm getting money. I'm getting money. All day, all day. My main focus is getting money. I'm getting money. I'm getting money. I'm getting money. I'm getting money.
What's good? What's good, man? Yo, it seemed like it's been forever since I've been on here, man. I would like to say welcome to the show. I had to take a little time off, had some family issues to deal with. Nothing really bad. Well, whatever, however you want to call it. But, I'm back, and it's good to be back. So without further ado, I got a lot of stuff for y'all tonight, man. I got 3 weeks of shows. I'm going to combine into one tonight. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Here we go.
There we go.
Yeah. I should have been fucking with this music shit, man. Shit, rough out here. It's Fat Pack. Yeah, man. So your boy is back. It feels good to be back behind the bar, man, and getting it in like we usually do. So like I say, without further ado, let's get right into this because I got a whole bunch of show for you guys tonight. So we're gonna crank it up with we're gonna start off with Ukraine, man. We're gonna talk about this Russia and this Ukraine situation, man. It's getting kind of hectic over there, man. Everybody know about the war that's going on. We all, having a little crisis over there in Ukraine. Russia deciding that, they want to take over some things. So it is what it is. So, Russia is invading Ukraine from multiple directions, according to reports from the Ukrainian officials, as well as press reports from Reuters, the New York Times, and the Insider. The Russian attack has come from the south in Crimea, from the east in Russia, and from the north in Russia and Belarus. Now, Russian forces are headed towards Ukraine capital city, Kyiv. They already took over the second biggest city in Ukraine. So they just easily making their way on to the capital to take over the city, take over the whole, take over everything. The Associated Press reported Russian missile strikes across Ukraine hitting regions that include the nation's capital and the country's second largest city, which is Kharkiv. They are saying this is the most aggressive national military action since World War II, the things that Russia is doing to Ukraine. In just a matter of days, Russian President Vladimir Putin has changed a lot of people's mind against himself and Russia. They saying that his tactics are, a little extra, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people starting to feel a whole different way about Putin. All this start, this all go back to the spring. Well, it goes back to like 2004 when Ukraine decided to, they wanted to become independent. So they distanced themselves from Russia. And that's what's causing the issue Putin saying that's my state, that's my city or whatever, my country. Y'all belong to Russia, so we finna come take it over, and y'all finna be down with us, and that's what it's supposed to be. So in a way, Putin kind of saying like, yo, this was our city. I'm finna go back and get our city back, or our country, however you call it. You know what I'm saying? So, it started the spring 2021. Russia began massing troops near Ukraine borders in what they say were training exercises. So they was already starting to get their stuff together for war, but they was telling Ukraine, oh, we just training, but they was setting up. And by November of 2021, satellite images taken by Maxar Technology show ongoing buildup of Russian forces near Ukraine, which estimates surpassing 100,000 troops deployed. So, they was looking from space like, yo, something don't look right. These boys over here ganging up. A lot of big companies in the U.S. have cut their ties with Russia because of the tactics that Putin is pulling. Apple, Nike, Disney, Warner Brothers are some of the companies who halted sales to Russia in wake of the attacks. It was a couple of hiccups. The Belarus dictator Alexander Lukashenko may have accidentally shared the invasion plans for Ukraine on live TV. So he was doing an interview and he showed some maps, and everybody believed that was the plans for the attacks. So he slipped on that. Other news, Moscow is allowing Ukrainians to escape. Moscow is allowing Ukrainians escape routes to Russia after 13 civilians were killed in an airstrike which hit a bread factory. So at this point, Russia just dropping bombs anywhere, and they taking civilians out, and that's supposed to be, rules of the war. You ain't supposed to really bother the civilians or whatnot. So we gonna, this is still gonna get ugly. They tried to have talks, but the talks ain't going nowhere. They can't get nowhere. It's ugly, man. We don't know how this gonna end. I know the one thing is affecting us over here is that these gas prices is ridiculous, man. I said from day one, as soon as this war hit, that it was going to affect them, the numbers at the pump, and it sure has. I think within a week or two, gas prices has went up to almost $1 up here in Georgia. So I can only imagine what it is in like Miami. When I went to Miami like a week ago, and prices up down there was already kind of high. It was already high down there, so I can only imagine in a matter of time it's gonna be $5. So y'all prepare, man. Y'all start getting y'all motorcycles and stuff, man, because it's gonna be hard out here, man. So anywho, we're gonna go on to this next story, man, where I want to talk about Miss Ketanji Brown Jackson. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, Ketanji Brown Jackson is the new judge of the Supreme Court. President Joe Biden on Friday nominated federal appeals court judge Ketanji Brown Jackson to the Supreme Court, the first black woman selected to serve on the high court. Now, the first black woman to serve on the high court. Let's give her another hand for that one, man. That's huge, man. Joe, old Sleepy Joe up there surrounding himself with women, ain't he? You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of women around him, don't he? But Ketanji Jackson Brown will replace liberal Justice Stephen Breyer, who is retiring at the end of the term this summer. She won't change the court's 6-3 conservative majority. In Jackson, Biden nominated a historic and highly qualified nominee with a diverse and elite background. Jackson is 51. She worked as one of Breyer's law clerks early in her legal career. She attended Harvard as an undergraduate and for law school, and served on the U.S. Sentencing Commission, the agency that develops federal sentencing policy, before becoming a federal judge in 2013. Jackson will be the current court's second black member, joining Clarence Thomas, a conservative. She will be the third black to join the court, with the late Thurgood Marshall being the first. So big ups to her, man. She doing it big. People are already hating, man. The South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham expressed disappointment in the tweet. She said Biden was going with the choice of the radical left. So I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. But, it's always going to be some haters, man. Like I say, once again, we want to say congratulations to Miss Ketanji Brown. You know what I'm saying? That's big. You know what I'm saying? She representing out here for us. So, like I say, congratulations to her, man. We're going to get on to this next one, man. Yeah, let's get it. So, talk about Miss Sybrina Fulton. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows Sybrina Fulton. That's Trayvon Martin's mother. You know what I'm saying? Recently, we celebrated the 10-year anniversary, you know what I'm saying, of the death of Trey. I mean, I don't know if you want to say celebrated, but recently was the 10-year anniversary of the death of Trayvon Martin. That started everything, with the whole Black Lives Matter. So, this is very big in our community. Everybody know the story. Trayvon was visiting his father in Sanford when, he was fatally shot February 26, 2012 during a confrontation with George Zimmerman. A neighborhood watch volunteer. Zimmerman claimed self-defense and was later acquitted during a jury trial. Martin was unarmed, and, his death fueled the rise of the Black Lives Matter movement, like I said earlier, Trayvon Martin's mother, an activist against gun violence over the years, becoming a leader in the radical justice movement and a candidate for public office. Fulton and Trayvon's father, Tracy Martin, also formed a foundation that supports families affected by gun violence and promotes education. So they've been out here doing their work, you know what I'm saying, getting it in, you know what I'm saying, and that's cool, it's always good to try to give back, in the course of her activism, Fulton became a matriarch of the Black Lives Matter movement. She was at one point the face of the movement. And if it wasn't for Trayvon Martin, people like Michael Brown, Eric Garner, Tamir Rice, Freddie Gray, Breonna Taylor, and George Floyd would have, never got any kind of recognition. Everything would have still got swept under the rug. So, it's such that a tragedy is it had to be a tragedy for us to, open eyes and, come together and, you know what I'm saying, and, speak up, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, like I say, February 26, 2022 was the 10-year anniversary since Sybrina Fulton and Tracy Martin lost their child. And, she say she still sheds a tear over it every day. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy for her, but, she know that it, she appreciate all the gratitude and, all of everything that, that came behind it with, the Black Lives Matter and, bringing recognition to the community. But, it's still hard for her dealing with the loss of her child. And that's completely understood, man. That's completely understood. So shout out to Miss Sybrina Fulton, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to her, man. And happy to see that she's, coping through her, her tragedies or whatever, man. This next story, man, I don't know what I did with my graphic, but whatever. This next story comes from Topeka, Kansas, man. This is big, man. This is about that game, Roblox. For those of y'all who don't know, Roblox is very popular in the kids community. That's one of the big games that they always playing on their iPads or iPhones or whatever. Nowadays kids got phones and stuff. But Roblox, man, a 13-year-old girl, Topeka girl, is back home safe after being taken by a Georgia man she met playing an online game. Howard L. Graham is being held in Clayton County Jail with the following charges: rape, statutory rape, sexual exploitation of a child, interference with custody, cruelty of a child in the first degree, aggravated child molestation, trafficking of persons for labor or servitude. Clayton County Police held a press conference sharing details about the case, stated that Graham drove 13 hours from Georgia to Topeka to pick up the teen on February the 20th. Graham met the teen on Roblox 2 days before on February the 18th and convinced her to run away. we got to be careful with what we allowing our kids to play, man, and what they involving themselves in. I be on my little daughter like a motherfucker. But from Sunday to Thursday, the teen was with Graham. They had sex several times. He took the girl to his home where he had roommates and told them that he was her stepfather. After the teen told Graham she was ready to go, he ignored her. She eventually told a roommate that he wasn't her stepfather, causing suspicion amongst the roommates. Once the roommates approached Graham with the news, like confronting him, like, "Yo, what's up? This shorty say you ain't her daddy or her stepdaddy." He took the child and dropped her off at a Family Dollar, man, in Clayton County, Georgia. That's like right down the street. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he took the girl to the Family Dollar and left her there. And Roblox released a statement saying that they are saddened by these events and that there is nothing more important to them than ensuring parents that the children are safe when they learn and play online and off, and that they work hard to prevent grooming on their platform. They also mentioned that they have chat options where you can block inappropriate content, and that they offer parental controls where chat can be completely disabled. So once again, like I say, we got to be careful with what our kids are involved in. We just give them iPads and them iPhones and just let them go on and do their thing. And we can hear, it's crazy, like you can hear kids stuff and then it can be showing something totally different or crazy. So just be aware with what your kids are playing and what they're getting involved in with these games nowadays, man. The world is crazy and people will put crazy stuff, crazy content on there just to affect or aggravate our kids while they trying to have fun. So just be aware. Get to this next story, man. I want to talk about this story. This story comes to us from West Palm Beach, man. This couple. A Florida couple was accused of murdering a 16-year-old teen bystander after a woman got into a fight and told her boyfriend to come to the fight and shoot it up. This event took place on December the 10th, 2021. 30-year-old Kenosha Coan and her 26-year-old boyfriend Larry Young are being held in West Palm Beach jail after being arrested on March the 1st. According to the arrest report, Coan told some friends that Young was on the way to shoot up the party, and he did that. Witnesses say he showed up with a big, long black gun and opened fire, hitting the teen who had nothing to do with the fight. She was rushed to the hospital in a private vehicle where she succumbed to her injuries. Both Coan and Young are being charged with the murder. That's crazy, man. Innocent bystanders, I mean, it ain't really much you can say about that. You just got to be careful. And nowadays, people see fights, they run to them. I still run away. Don't judge me. Whatever. But yeah, I don't care for stuff like that. But you got to be careful, man. Even when you just out, something break out, you know what I'm saying? Be aware of your surroundings, man. Sad, man. The little 13-year-old lost her life in this situation. Wish her family the best. And, my condolences to them as they go through this tragic moment. One more story, man. I'm going to take a quick break, man. I want to talk about this fool, this donkey. This donkey, man. The man who went viral for taking House Speaker Nancy Pelosi lecture during the Capitol riot on January 6, 2021 has been sentenced. In court, Adam Johnson admitted that posing with Pelosi lecturing was a very stupid idea. Yep, stupid. Very stupid. He said he bears no ill will toward Pelosi or her office at all. His lawyer said he didn't. It's crazy. His lawyer said he didn't know the items was Pelosi when he removed it from a cloakroom. He was only sentenced to 75 days, followed by 1 year of supervised release, which is house arrest. He got to pay a $5,000 fine and perform 2,000 hours of community service. He got off easy, man. Dog, he stole out of the federal building and only got 75 days. Yeah. Johnson breached the Capitol. Y'all know the story. Johnson breached the Capitol with other rioters. He allegedly stole and carried the House Speaker's lecture to the rotunda for a photo op. In the days following the insurrection, he texted friends and family about it and bragged that he broke the internet. In text, he allegedly wrote, "He's finally famous," apparently referring to the photo of him that went viral. Prosecutors said Johnson also planned to write a book about the events, and they argued that he should not profit from this illegal product. They told the court Johnson and his family have favorable financial situations, as his wife is a doctor and he has not had to work for 11 years. God damn. And argued that he can afford a substantial fine to reimburse taxpayers for his part in the mob that caused significant damage to the U.S. Capitol. God damn, this man ain't worked in 11 years. His wife a doctor. You know what? That would make sense, though. The only people that could have been there that day was people who ain't had to work. I mean, I know a lot of people called in, but, if I ain't had to go to work, yeah, I might have been there, too. But anywho, man, yeah, so his, he got whatever he had coming to him. I think it was kind of light, but whatever. Who am I to judge? Real quick, man, let me talk about Mr. Phil Mickelson, man. Phil Mickelson was in the news last week, man. While flirting with Saudi-funded rival league, Mickelson referred to the Saudis as scary motherfuckers to get involved with. He says, "We know they killed Washington Post reporter Jamal Khashoggi and have a horrible record on human rights." Mickelson was quoted as saying, "They execute people over there for being gay. Knowing all of this, why would I even consider it? Because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to reshape how the PGA Tour operates." That's deep. So, because Phil said that, he got in a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? A lot of his corporate partners are cutting him off. KPMG, American Express, Amstel Light, and Workday no longer want to work with him. And the biggest one of them all, Callaway Golf, said they were pausing this relationship. Callaway gave him that big contract. As long as he playing, Callaway is paying him. So for them to back off, yeah, my man in trouble. Hey, whatever, man. Hey, man. Listen to me. Hey, he said what he said, man. That's between Phil and whoever else, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. We're gonna take a quick break. I appreciate everybody tuning in, man. I see everybody chiming in. Hey, it's been a minute since I've been here. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death, man. I'm gonna get to the break and I'll be right back. I got a whole lot more coming your way. So sit tight, get your drink, and stay tuned. It's your boy, Mr. Fat Pack, coming to you live from the ATL. And this is FatPacks Lounge. Don't forget you can tune in every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, where I'll be here giving you some live content and some good shows. So don't forget, tune in Tuesday night, 7 p.m. I'll be right here waiting for you. And don't forget, grab your drink. If you get a second, please go by my YouTube and subscribe to the page. I will greatly appreciate it. Like I say, trying to get those numbers up on the YouTube. And you can also find me on iHeartRadio. You can find me on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. Don't forget, every Tuesday, 7 p.m., I'm here going live for you. Yeah, that tight there, boy. Yeah. So let's get into a little bit of entertainment, man. What's the world without entertainment? You know what I'm saying? We'll just be sitting up here talking about the world all day. You feel me? Anywho, it's your boy, Mr. Fat Pack, coming to you live from the ATL, man. It feels good to be back. I'm happy to be here. I miss y'all. I hope y'all miss me. But anyway, we here. And guess what? I got my drink. Yeah. So, gonna talk about a little bit of TV, man. Hey, everybody I hope everybody, well, I know a lot of people been talking about the Bel Air show. Hey, man, I've been on it, and I'm gonna let y'all know, man, I love it. I think it's good. I like how they flipped the characters. I like how Carlton he's still a nerd, but he one of them, like, ruthless nerds that do nerd type thuggish stuff. You know, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like Will Smith character. I don't really like Uncle Phil, you know what I'm saying? But I like the, you know, he playing this part, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a different role, you know what I'm saying? Stuff's kind of changed up a little bit. I like that. And I heard that some of the old members supposed to be coming up in the next couple of couple of episodes. So be aware, stay tuned for that. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see how they come in and interact with the new cast, with everybody acting different. So it's gonna be real interesting, man. Like I say, I'm enjoying the show. Hey man, listen, it's a good show, man. Jabari Banks is portraying Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? Cassandra Freeman is playing Vivian Banks. We got Jimmy Akingbola playing Jeffrey. I like Jeffrey. Dog, Jeffrey role is totally different. Jeffrey is a hitman. He ain't no butler. I ain't seen the new Jeffrey clean up shit. But we gonna see how that turns out. But let me see who else. Adrian Holmes portrays Uncle Philip Banks. Coco Jones portrays Hillary Banks. I like her character, Hillary Banks, the new Hillary Banks. I like all their new characters. Alkira Akbar portrays Ashley. Ashley character's a little weird, and she ain't really been much into the show, but the last one I seen, she came out and was, you know, she liked a girl, but show before she was hugged up with a dude. Weird, I don't know, but I love the show. I'm gonna stick to that. Simone Joy Jones plays Lisa. Lisa a little heavy set than, you know, the original Lisa, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's weird that she was dating Carlton first. I don't remember that in the original. I'm going to have to go back and watch those original Bel Airs. Let's see who else. April Parker Jones portrays Viola Vi Smith. That's Will's mom. She doing her thing. She kind of reminds me of the original mom. Shavante Hart portrays Trey Melbert. I said Jordan L. Jones. Oh, Jordan L. Jones plays Jazz. Jazz is kind of cool in there. You know, he a little. You know, he ain't a. If he is goofy, we haven't seen it yet. But I like his character. And then I seen Mr. Michael Ealy make a appearance as an artist. He act like he finna try to get up on TV. So I don't know. Jeffrey might have to make another little house run. You know what I'm saying? Knock somebody off around here playing around with Auntie Viv. You feel me? But hey, if you haven't checked out the show, man, check it out. I recommend it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like it, let me know. But I like it. So if you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out, man. On to the next one. Let's get it. Let's talk about 50 Cent, man. 50 Cent is apparently saying he wants Out of Stars. Now, I was reading something. I don't know if it's in the story. But, all right, I'll come back to that. 50 Cent signed a 4-year, $150 million deal with Stars to deliver new scripted and unscripted projects exclusively to Stars network through his G-Unit film and television, which he has been doing that. 50 shows been good, boy. I gotta give it to him, boy. The man been on point. So at the time, the deal ranked among one of the most significant deals to date for an executive producer. He also inked a separate deal off of the BMF project. So Star's been that's the reason. Star's been the reason why we ain't got a whole album from 50. Recently, 50 posted some pics of a suitcase saying he's trying to get the fuck away from Stars. Now, hey man, you know shit goes sour between people. So I mean that's understood. But dog, how the fuck is Tommy's show the number one show out of all of the Stars? Like already, like his show just came. Like I ain't hating on Tommy. I love the show, but I'm kind of confused on the show. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm assuming later on it's gonna get a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? But right now I'm kind of confused on where I'm at. But I don't understand. I don't want to get deep into it. But I'm just saying, how the hell is Tommy's show better than all the rest of them shows? And then we ain't even seen 5 or 6 episodes. We don't even know what the hell Tommy's show really about. The fuck Tommy got going on? I ain't hating on Tommy. I love the show. But out of all of the shows, they telling me Tommy's show is the best after 5 episodes. Like the game grossed the most money or most views or whatever the fuck after 5 shows. I don't know. It ain't that interesting to me. Like I said, I love Tommy, but I don't know if his show is hitting like that. But anywho, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations to Tommy and 50. I hope maybe Stars and 50 gonna make amends, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? What 50 gonna go if he leaves? If he leaves Star, what he gonna go to BET? I'm just saying. So we'll see where that go, man. We'll see how that turns out, man. And other news, man, we gonna talk about. What we gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about Cardi B and Miss Latasha Kebe. YouTuber Latasha Kebe was ordered to pay Cardi B over $4 million after a defamation lawsuit against her. But Kebe recently said, "I ain't got it," while appearing on All Black Social Society. Kebe added that she doesn't plan on paying Cardi B the hefty sum, as the suit is now headed to appellate court, aka appeal court. And she also said that's what it's for. Who's trying to pay $4 million? You know what I'm saying? So, she went through this lawsuit. She said she knew she was gonna lose, and now that she lost, she's saying she ain't finna pay. So now Cardi is appealing that. You know what I'm saying? And Cardi B caught wind of her saying that hey, she ain't got it. And she responded on Twitter by saying, "You think it's a game? I'm gonna come for everything." And then she posted a video of Rihanna saying, her video saying, "Bitch better have my money, because she gonna come get her money." But later she had to delete the tweet because her music reps called telling her to take it down. And she said she can't never have no fun. The federal jury sided with Cardi after Kebe made false allegations. She told everybody she had herpes and shit, and all that shit had to come to light in the court system. So, Cardi B ended up winning. Judge favored in Cardi B's favor. So, ruled in Cardi B's favor. So, this is an ongoing situation with her and Kebe. We'll see how this turns out. You know what I'm saying? And whatever, man. Whatever. I'm sure Kebe gonna pick up a deal somewhere to be able to pay that money back, but we'll see how that turns out, man. The next story, man, I gotta talk about this fool, man. This dude here, man. I used to love Lamar Odom back in the day, man, when he played with the Heat. You know what I'm saying? And after that, everybody that come through Miami, I kind of track him. So I always kind of was going for Lamar Odom. But this man been on some crazy crap, going through it with this Chloe situation. But anywho, Lamar Odom is on Celebrity. He was on Celebrity Big Brother. He got eliminated or whatnot, or voted off, or however you say. And yeah, he was on there, man, and he, he had a little incident, man, where he crapped in the bed, dog, on live TV. Lamar Odom explains why he didn't bother to try to hide that he pooped in his bed on Celebrity Big Brother. This man pooped in the bed. Lamar told Insider he was honest because it happened on live TV, and that he has no regrets about owning up to it. Honesty, I guess, whatever. But yeah, I wouldn't have told nobody. I'm sorry. The day after being eliminated, he says he thought it was funny at the end of the day. Not funny. It's not funny at all. Never mind. He says that it taught him a lesson. He never knew that he had a problem with milk and dairy, and now he knows he needs to stay away from that. That's everybody's excuse. Footage of the film went viral after being caught on Big Brother live feeds. That's embarrassing, man. That's embarrassing. Odom didn't know much about Big Brother before entering the game, but now Big Brother will always and forever know Mr. Lamar Odom. That was my line. That's funny. Hey, maybe he felt that honesty would get him further in the game, which, okay, but he don't know nothing about the game. He never knew about the game. Apparently, he just was there for some, some exposure. And that boy got some exposure. That's rough, boy. That's rough. Yeah, we're going to move on to the next one, man. It's a little funny story right here, man. Recently, Keke Wyatt announced that she is expecting a new child. Congratulations. But this will be child number 11. So she announced on social media that she was expecting a baby, and apparently Chad Johnson got mad or had some way to feel about that. Everybody know Chad Johnson, former NFL star, Dancing with the Stars. You know what I'm saying? He dated Loiza, what's her name? Evelyn Loiseland, whatever her name is. But yeah, when he saw that she was expecting another child, Chad took to Twitter saying, "Oh, Keke thinks she's gonna outdo me." What the fuck? Chad has at least 8 kids right now, so apparently he trying to play catch up with Keke, who's expecting her 11th child. Congratulations to her once again. I love Keke. She can sing, you know what I'm saying? I love Keke. But yeah, so apparently Chad said he coming for her. So be on the lookout. Keke 11, boy, that's a big boy. Hey, them Sundays later on down the road gonna be lovely. Boy, all them kids need to be at my house cooking. If I had that many kids, boy, Sunday dinners would be off the chisel. You feel me? Hey man, shout out to the Brat. Shout out to the Brat, man. The Brat is married. Shout out to the Brat. The Brat and Jessica Dupart have officially tied the knot. The Brat says that February 22nd, 2022 was a magical day, to say the least. They celebrated the magical day with their family and their close friends. Some of the people that was there, Eva Marcel, Portia Williams, Jermaine Dupree, who was the groomsman, and Lisa Ray, who was the Brat's sister. Jermaine Dupree walked Brat down the aisle. Her wife was walked down by her father. The Brat says that she's blessed to be able to marry her best friend today, that she's never been so cherished and appreciated, and she says the way she spoils her is indescribable, and she can't wait to spoil her back in return. So congratulations to the Brat. Happy for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up, man. We're gonna let me see. I can do one more story, man. I can do one more. So I want to talk to y'all about some Atlanta stuff, man. So we got this rapper, man, this chick from Atlanta. She's supposed to be on this show. What show she on? Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Omeretta the Great. Omeretta the Great was in the news this weekend because she decided to drop a video. She just shout out to my dog Gator who chiming in on the chat. I see you, boy. I see you, dog. Shout out to Gator for chiming in. Yeah, back to Miss Omeretta. So yeah, Miss Omeretta was in the news this week because she decided to release a video. And let me let y'all check this out, man. Let me let y'all see this. Hope I don't get in trouble. I love you, YouTube.
Right, so the subject ain't gonna beat around the bush. Chance it is till you say you from the A, right? Where's I know you from? What hood did you live? What hospital bed were you born? Look, I know it sound crazy, but I'm a A baby. I gotta start pulling for card. We had to live in this zoo where you don't make it out, so.
Okay. So yeah, so that's tight. That's fire. It's a nice little track, nice little beat, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta listen to what she talking about, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it going here. Hold on.
We had to live in this zoo where you don't make it out, so I don't give a fuck what they say. Look, if you niggas ain't grow up in APS system, you bitches is not from the A. And you from Gwinnett, nigga, up that perpetrated step back. Talking about you from the outskirts, could've killed that. Rep where you from and don't rep where you home, no. Air Force claim around the world, know they felt that. Earned out my stripes and I got my respect. The whole city know I'm a beast. Look, if you not from this side and you don't know the facts, you chill and repeat after me.
Hey, that thing right. Hold on. So yeah, she got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? She caused a lot of waves in Atlanta. I'm gonna get one more clip real quick. Check this out. This the icing on the cake.
Cali Park, it's not Atlanta. No, it's not Atlanta. Lithonia, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Clayco, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Decatur, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Gwinnett, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Roswell, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Fort Park, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Lynburn, it's not Atlanta. Look, the North, it's not Atlanta. No. The South, it's not Atlanta. No. You niggas, it's not Atlanta. No. You bitches, it's not Atlanta. No. Big Rudder on 2 Atlanta. I had to get through Atlanta. I'm talking about the 1, the 3, and the 4, the old, not the new Atlanta. You thick. They gonna be mad.
So yeah, she said they was gonna be mad, and you got doggone right. Everybody's in Atlanta. Is a lot of people in Atlanta is not too excited, but you know these young folks don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? They disrespectful to the old school, and you know they do stuff that they don't know no better. But you know what I'm saying? She sparked much debate when she cast doubt on rappers claiming ATL in the song titled "Sorry Not Sorry." That's what the clip's from. The Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star made it clear how she feels about artists from surrounding areas of the city repping Atlanta. Now, T.I. had something to say about it. He suggests that he doesn't agree with her declaration of the city limits, but that she got the city talking. Now, to begin with, my first thing I noticed was one of the cities she calling out in the video is where she's shooting the video at. That park, that Atlanta Braves Park, is not in Atlanta. That's in Cobb County. So she's shooting a video not in Atlanta. Like, you could have went to Georgia State and shot the video. You could have went to the Falcon Stadium and shot the video. You ain't even in the stadium. You outside. So, I mean, you could have rolled up on the Falcon and did it in Atlanta, but you ain't even in Atlanta trying to diss people. And I ain't even mad at you because, bro, I ain't even from Atlanta. I just stay here. But you kicked Outkast out of Atlanta. You kicked Ludacris out of Atlanta. You kicked 2 Chainz out. You kicked Young Jock. And you kicked Monica out. So she got Atlanta talking. She definitely causing some friction right now. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I say, the mayor of Atlanta, anytime something go down in Atlanta, boy, T.I. be on the news here. You feel me? Trick Daddy don't be on the news in Miami. T.I. be on the news, son. T.I. say, you know what I'm saying? He don't agree with her, you know what I'm saying? And she ain't responding to T.I., but she did repost his post saying that she got the city talking, you know, clout chase, whatever, however you want to call it. But yeah, man, that's deep, man. So yeah, Gator, you're right. She ain't she just kicked herself out, bro. Well, anywho, let me see. I'm gonna take a break, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Mr. Fat Pack, coming to you live from the ATL. I appreciate everybody tuning in, stopping by. I appreciate the comments tonight, man. I always like people interacting with me, so it feels good to know that I ain't here by myself. Hey, man, I'm gonna take a quick break. If you need to, man, fill your drink back up. You know what I'm saying? Get your old topped off, man. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. You feel me? It's your boy, Mr. Fat Pack, coming to you live from the ATL. And this is FatPacks Lounge. Don't forget you can tune in every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, where I'll be here giving you some live content and some good shows. So don't forget, tune in Tuesday night, 7 p.m. I'll be right here waiting for you. And don't forget, grab your drink. Second, please go by my YouTube and subscribe to the page. I will greatly appreciate it. Like I say, trying to get those numbers up on the YouTube. And you can also find me on iHeartRadio. You can find me on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. Every Tuesday, 7 p.m., I'm here going live for you. Hey, that boy, that tight. That wasn't going live for you. Yeah. What you looking at? All right. In other news, we're going to get to some sports, man. It's that time of the day. It's that time of the day. It's that time of the day. It's sports time. Let's get it. Here we go. Yeah. I should have been fucking with this music shit, man. Shit, rough out here. It's Fat Pack. Yep. It's that time, man. It is sports time, man. So, hey, man, it's NFL Combine time, man. I am so bored without the NFL, man. I'm trying to get into the NBA. I'm into it a little bit, but I ain't up on it like, you know, the NFL, I guess, is my heart. But I guess I could give y'all a lot of off-season news because I be on that too. So without, further ado, hey, the NFL Draft Combine is started. for these benching position drills, interviews with teams. Very important, man. This is when the players get to meet all the NFL front office people, you know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. They get to show off their talent, they get to show off they can catch, throw the ball, run the ball, you know what I'm saying, run fast, all that good stuff. So it's a good way for the NFL to get to look at the players and see who's entering the draft. Some players will move up from this. Some players will go higher after this NFL combine. Some players will go lower. Some people going to go up. Some people going to go down. But it's a good, situation, like I say, for the players to be able to meet the teams and for the teams to meet the players, so they want to know personality, also, it ain't just about the physical side of things. So NFL Combine is going down. Good luck to all the players that's, been competing out there and, you know what I'm saying, showing off their skills. So wish them the best of luck, man. We talk about Mr. Art Browse, man. Y'all know Art Browse. He's former coach at Baylor that was fired. Art Browse left Grambling 4 days after being hired, saying he didn't want to be a distraction for the program, which is a good, situation. I think Hugh Jackson was a little weird for hiring him in the first place. But, I'm sure he has his reasons. You know what I'm saying? He probably owed him something from back in the day. So he hired him as his offensive coordinator. But a lot of people wasn't happy about that, especially Doug Williams, the former coach of Grambling, who, the first black quarterback to win the Super Bowl. He had a lot to say about Art Browse being there. And for those who don't know, the reason why they were complaining, when Browse was a coach at Baylor, he had a lot of stuff going on. Browse was fired in 2016 amidst a sexual assault scandal while under his watch at Baylor in 2016. 2017 lawsuit alleged that 31 football players had committed 52 rapes over the course of 4 years. And that's crazy, dog. He deserved to be fired, and he don't deserve to be coaching right now. An investigation concluded that Browse also did not report potentially criminal conduct by one of his players when he learned of it. So he was covering up a lot of stuff, man. I'm sure that goes on a lot in college, but for him to have 31 football players committed 52 rapes, like, dog, that's like, dog, 31 football players. Like, one of them players probably had like 14. Like, what the fuck? I'm just saying, like, even if that ain't the case, if like multiple players have one in like more than one alone is bad, but more than one, like these cats just like habitual rapers. Like, what the fuck? And he didn't report none of that shit. Yeah, man, fuck out of here, man. Anywho, he was a coach at Baylor from 2008 to 2015. Like I say, everything came out in 2016. So it's probably a lot more stuff that we don't know about. But yeah, so he's not at Grambling no more, tarnishing the face of our school, of our black schools, man. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, I got a story about Miss Brittney Griner. Brittney Griner, who plays for the Phoenix Mercury and the Russian basketball club UMMC Ekaterinburg. Wow, Ekaterinburg. What? Was arrested at a Moscow area airport and accused of transporting drugs. Authorities are saying that Griner was trying to bring some vape pens which contain hashish in her luggage. Now, Griner is a 7-time WNBA All-Star and a U.S. gold medalist. The WNBA says they're aware of the incident and that they are not able to comment on the situation, but are working to get her home. They say their main concern is her. They say their main concern is her safety, physical health, and a safe return. So, as of right now, Brittney Griner is in jail in Russia with all the craziness that's going on over there right now. So that's why the WNBA is trying their best to get her out of there. Yeah, she was trying to travel from New York, apparently with some vape pens. You know what I'm saying? And she stay in Phoenix, so she probably bought them from Phoenix to New York. I mean, she plays for Phoenix, so Phoenix, that's legal out there in Phoenix. So she trying to. It's crazy. Like, I still don't understand why WNBA players play there and overseas. I'm pretty sure it's a money situation. Does the WNBA not pay enough for them to do that, or they, it's just more money? I don't know what the whole situation is, but a lot of those players play overseas in the off season. So She was trying to travel over there and she got caught. So I got a video footage of her in the airport. I'm gonna let y'all guys check that out real quick, and I'll be right back. Yeah, so they got her ass. So yeah, that was, you can see security that was checking her as she walked through the security checkpoint. And yeah, man, I hope everything works out for Brittney. I like Brittney, man. She cool. You know what I'm saying? I got no issues with Brittney. But anywho, let's talk about the NBA, man. A couple of key players are returning from injuries this week. Victor Oladipo for the Miami Heat returned last night. My boy had like 11 points, I think it was. Looked pretty good. He slammed and everything last night. So y'all be careful, man. The Heat about to get back to full strength. You know, I try not to be biased, but fuck the rest of the league. I am biased, nigga. The Heat, nigga. What? So we'll see how that turns out. We still got a couple more players that's supposed to come back from injury. But he's the only one that really, you know, kind of matter. We got Lowry back. We got Bam back. Butler soft to me, but, you know, he back. You know what I'm saying? So we full strength, man. We looking pretty good. So we'll see how this turn out. Zion Williamson's supposed to return back. I'm mad. I thought I had my picture of his fat ass, but I guess I don't. But Zion Williams supposed to come back soon. I like Zion Williams, but the last time I seen a picture of him, the dude was looking kind of like, he was looking like a big Shaq. And not as tall. He just looked like a big fat dude. Looked like the refrigerator Perry. But anywho, he should be coming back soon. Can't wait to see him, man. We're going to talk about how the trade, I didn't get a chance to talk to y'all about the, you know, James Harden and the Ben Simmons trade. So we know that finally went from that right there, what you see in the corner, to this. And boys swap spots. And, you know, Ben Simmons ain't played yet. I don't know if he hurt or if they trying to get him in shape, but he ain't played yet. So I don't know. The other day I watched the game, Harden wasn't playing. Like, I didn't see him miss like 2 games since he got there. So I don't know. It's like trading a measle for the mumps. I mean, you're getting decent players, you know what I'm saying? But Simmons ain't played yet. Harden, you know, every other game. So whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, man, my favorite player is this guy right here, man. I don't know what y'all be thinking, but hey, my favorite player in the NBA right now is Ja Morant. This guy is amazing. Every night he does something amazing. So he reminds me of D-Wade a little bit, but my comparison more is like Steve Francis. He reminds me of Steve Francis and Baron Davis. You know, he aggressive with his dribbling to the hole like Steve Francis was, and when he take off, boy, he'll bang on you like Baron Davis. 2 of my favorite players of, my generation. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Ja Morant, man. He doing his thing, man. He looked real good, man. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite players, man. In other news, LeBron scored 56 the other night in a win against, I think they played Golden State. I don't know who they played, but LeBron got to score 56 every night for the Lakers to even get into the conversations of being decent. They suck though, you feel me? And like, I don't know why. I don't know. A lot of people dealing with injuries in the NBA. So, you know, and just like, you know, these 2 guys, like, I don't know if Kawhi and George gonna ever play together. It might get broke up at the end of this year. They both ain't been able to be, you know, Kawhi been out since last year before. I don't know. He been out for a while. And George be in and out of the lineup. So I don't know, man. The Clippers might be about to blow that up at the end of this year because they probably not gonna go that far. But I don't know. Maybe they come back in the playoffs and they run it. Who knows? You know, maybe they can do that. But as of right now, if they don't come back, I think they're gonna blow that up. as far as the NBA is concerned with the West Side, man, you know what I'm saying? You got Phoenix, Golden State, and Memphis, the top teams on the West Side. Like I say, Ja Morant is doing his thing. Golden State is doing their thing. Klay Thompson still having some ups and downs with his return coming back from his injuries, which is expected. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up, Klay. And Phoenix, Phoenix is always, Chris Paul, man. Chris Paul everywhere. Chris Paul is Chris Paul, man. Everywhere that man go, he turns them into a winner. So we expect them to be good. So they out there doing their thing on that side. And on the east side, man, you got the 76ers and the Bucks, and then the Heat on top of the East. But the 76ers scare me, man, because, once they get James Harden into the fold, I like that dude Maxey that the 76ers got. The Bucks, I mean, they the champs, so you got to give them their respect. So we'll see how that turn out. But my sleepers are the Nuggets in the West. They're not really making that much noise, but they supposed to be getting Porter back, and they supposed to be getting your boy Jamal Murray back. So we'll see how that turns out. They've been pretty decent without him, but you get stronger when you get all your pieces back. So we'll see how that turns out. And then in the East, I like the Cavs. The Cavs, they're young. They got a few good pieces over there, and they might have the rookie of the year in Evan Mobley. So keep an eye out on them. I ain't saying the Cavs and the Nuggets gonna win it, but I'm just saying they might surprise a few people. You know what I'm saying? So keep your eyes open for that. Couple of last minute things popped off right before I went on, and something yesterday. Calvin Ridley is going to be suspended next year for betting on the NFL. He bet on a few games last year while he was away from the team, and that's illegal. Pete Rose got his ass disappeared from the MLB for betting on baseball. So that's a no-no, and apparently Calvin Ridley is going to have to sit out a year. It sucks because the Dolphins was thinking about getting him, but a lot of teams was probably thinking about getting him. But, man had some issues last year. It seemed like it was some mental issues, so we don't know what the situation was with that. But apparently he's going to have to sit out and think about it another year because he's suspended for gambling. A couple of things popped off today. Aaron Rodgers signed a new big deal with Green Bay. He been crying. Oh my God, Aaron Rodgers is a big crybaby, man. He acting so funny, man. I don't understand why he acting weird about Green Bay. Drafting this quarterback. That's the same thing happened when he got there. He came in, he sat behind Favre, and Favre acted the same way. And eventually Aaron Rodgers came in and played, but yeah, I don't understand when he getting old, man. You gotta groom you gotta have your replacement in place. Like, nothing against Aaron Rodgers, but hey, man, you getting up there in age, so we gotta make sure when you leave, we got the play, the piece in place. So why take it to heart? Teach the man. But I think it's got something to do with how he was taught when how he was treated when he came to Green Bay. So you know what I'm saying? They signed him to a big deal, and yeah, congratulations, Aaron Rodgers. We in the money. Also, Russell Wilson got traded today. It's not official, but if the NFL announced it, it's going to happen. But it's going to happen. Russell Wilson got traded to the Denver Broncos. That's big. Denver defense was pretty decent last year. Their issues was their quarterback, so maybe this will help them get over the top. I don't know. It's give them something to build around for a couple of years. So shout out to Denver for pulling the trigger. They gave up a lot from what I understand. Denver is trading its 2022 first round pick, number 9 overall, its 2023 first round pick, and its 2022 second round pick. Another second round pick in 2023, a 2022 fifth to acquire Wilson. The Broncos will also receive a 2022 fourth round pick in return. Additionally, tight end Noah Fant is reportedly being sent to Seattle. That's big. That's okay. They got the tight end. ESPN reports the package also includes former second-round pick Drew Lock. It also appears the Seahawks will receive defensive lineman Shelby Harris, with Harris set to help bolster a Seattle pass rush that is in dire straits. God dang. They got Lock Harris. Who else? Oh, and Noah Fant. That was my fantasy tight end last year and won him a league. But and damn 5 draft picks. Fucking Seattle winning right now. And Seattle can take a quarterback at number 9 if they want with that pick from Denver. So that's damn. That's a big haul, man. And all Denver getting is Russell. Did I read that? Did I read something else? That's big. Either way, shout out to Russ. He wanted to get out of Seattle, and apparently Seattle was more committed to Pete Carroll old ass than Russell Wilson. So, Denver is nice, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too far from Seattle, so it won't be that much of a big adjustment for Russell. So shout out to him, man. Hey, listen, man, it's been fun. It's been good. I'm happy that I'm back. I missed sitting behind the microphone and talking to y'all and taking my sip. You know what I'm saying? Sip to that. I've been considering changing my days. It's been kind of hard coming home from work on Tuesdays, so I might be switching to Saturdays. I don't know if I'm gonna do Saturday at noon or Saturday night, but I might switch it out. I keep y'all up to date. I think I'm pretty good with letting y'all know what's going on. So yeah, I'll keep y'all posted with that in case I decide to change my mind. I like my Tuesdays. I didn't like it initially, but I kind of got used to it, and I kind of want to keep it. But like I said, it'd be kind of hard to try to come home from work and get this situated. Like I said, if I change it, I'll let y'all guys know. Hey, I appreciate everybody that's came through and tuned in tonight. Like I say, I'm always trying to give y'all some good content, and I hope y'all enjoy the show. I hope I hope I inform y'all on some things you didn't know about, or if you did know about it, I'm hoping that I'm giving y'all a different angle on everything. So I appreciate y'all coming by, man. Continue to come by. Y'all know right now, like I say, every Tuesday 7. Like I said, if it changes, I'll let y'all know. So every Tuesday 7 p.m. on YouTube, I'm live. You can catch me on iHeartRadio. You can catch me on Spotify. You can catch me on Google Podcasts, and you can catch me on iHeart. As soon as I get done with this, I'll get into breaking all that good stuff down and putting it up on the podcast, on the audio podcast sites. So don't forget, like I say, every Tuesday, 7 p.m., Mr. FatPack Live. And don't forget to bring your drink. I want to do a couple of shout outs, man. Shout out to all my boys, man. I got a chance to chill with my boys, man. I had to go home for a funeral, but I got a chance to chill with my boys and my family. Shout out to my big cuz Ryan, happy birthday. Shout out to my big Uncle John. His birthday tomorrow, I believe it is. What's today? Yeah, his birthday tomorrow. So shout out to my cousin and my uncle. Shout out to my big Lou. He getting better. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big dog walking up on his feet. So shout out to him. Shout out to my boys, my right hands, Big Dre. Shout out to Versus. Shout out to Sam Steele. Shout out to Boo Dirty. Shout out to all my new followers and subscribers on YouTube and all my social sites. Shout out to David Backers. Shout out to my boy Steve Sylvain. Shout out to my boy Marlon Lloyd. Shout out to my boy Evil Genius in the back for the background. Shout out to my girl Leslie. Shout out to it's a lot more people I got to shout out, man. Shout out to my boy Gator tonight for chiming in and chilling with me. I appreciate it. Shout out to my boy Tori. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my homie Merk. You know what I'm saying? Who else, man? I got a lot of people I can't never think of. Shout out to my family. Like I said, I had fun chilling, kicking back with my family last weekend. It was a bad situation, but it was still good to be able to be with my family. So shout out to everybody that I was able to see while I was down in Miami. It was a business trip. Didn't get to chill. Didn't even hit the beach or nothing like that. Went down there, chilled with my family. And, got my butt back up here. Shout out to my cousin, Mont. I ain't mentioned you. I love you, boy. Shout out to my brother, Rick. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man. I know I forgot some people, but shout out to you, man, if I ain't mentioned you, man. And, if you're here watching the show, shout out to you. Yeah, whatever. So, I'll be back same time, same place next week, Tuesday, 7 p.m. It's your boy, Mr. Fat Fat, coming to you live. Once again, I want to say thank you for tuning in, and please come back next week and join me. Go by the YouTube, comment, like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. Help your boy out, get them numbers up, man. Get these subscribers up. I will see y'all next week. I am out of here, man. Y'all be good. Don't forget, pray before you lay. Kiss somebody. You let somebody know you love them, man. If you love them, let them know. All right, your boy is Audi 5000. Holla.
There we go. All night and all day. My main focus is getting money. I'm getting money. I'm getting money. I'm getting money. I'm getting money. All night and all day. My main focus is getting money. I'm getting money. I'm getting money. I'm getting money. I'm getting money.
And real quick, I just want to say, I want to show off my shirt. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get a chance to show off my shirt, but check my shirt out. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get one of these, you know, you can reach out to me. Just hit me up on any of my social media sites, and you can get, you know, a shirt, get a little poster. Hey, I ain't got the hookup yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm working on that. So if you want it now, it might cost a little more than they do later. But hit me up, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm out of here, man. Y'all be safe, man. Good night. Peace, love. Chicken grease.